everybody and whoops. Hello everybody and welcome to Paris. We're currently headed to Herbelin to check out the new watch launches for the festive season of the year. We're going to be doing a little bit of frosting to our wrists. And I'm honestly very excited to check out the newness. Their pieces are very, very lovely, kind of a mix between contemporary, chic and timeless at the same time. Time. Very appropriate for the subject we're visiting today. At a relatively affordable price point, I think Herbelin is one of those contemporary brands that keeps on bringing newness and something a little bit chic to frost your wrist while still maintaining their prices quite affordable. A good contemporary mid-luxury brand that we've been naming more and more lately on this channel, and I can see that you guys are liking, so I am very happy to introduce this one to you today. I mean, might not be an introduction to some of you, but it is an introduction on the channel. I know a lot of you have been loving this type of brands lately, and myself included, I've also been loving them. I'm actually carrying my very mid-luxe bag today, the Demelier New York Midi Croc bag, so very appropriate for the occasion. And then we have a couple more PR meetings here in Paris today before we head back to Normandy, so it's gonna be a very hectic vlog, but I'll try and make it as smooth as possible for you. How beautiful is the Madeleine church looking today? Oh my goodness. She was recently cleaned right before the Olympic Games, and honestly, Paris is looking so beautiful after they sort of zhuzhed it up a little bit for the Olympic Games, and I'm obsessed. Is it possible to fall even more in love with Paris a little bit? I think it is. Got this pair of earrings that I got off of Amazon. I mean, can you believe it? They're so gorgeous, and they were just a couple of bucks off of Amazon. So I'll link them below because on the street I've been getting quite a couple of questions about them. Married that with my vintage Lanvin necklace. And now we're just about to pass Concorde, and there's the beautiful fountains in there. Like I said, Paris is looking even more beautiful, if that's even possible, straight after the Olympic Games. Let me turn you around real quick so you can have a look at one of the most famous fountains in the world. Well, covered by a lot of taxis. So here we've got the little private corner where if you want to come and purchase a watch, they're going to receive you on this little corner. You might be able to ask them for a cheeky glass of champagne. I had myself a very lovely cocktail downstairs. And then you get the most gorgeous Parisian sightings, although obviously in very good Parisian manner. There's a little bit of construction outside, but perhaps we can show you out of here. We've got maximise and just the streets in there. Absolutely gorgeous area to be received at. Very, very calm. We are in a very busy area of Paris, and still it feels like we're all alone. So absolutely gorgeous place to be received at. And we were just looking at a beautiful selection of watches that I'm going to be showing you during the Vlogmas collection. This is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to share these pieces with you. You might have seen a little preview of what's coming during Vlogmas, but you will be seeing a lot more during the Vlogmas series. So let's take you along to the next PR press day that we have going on today on this little Parisian adventure day. We're now headed to our next meeting of the day. We've been invited to check out the latest launches from the brands at La Cour des Icônes for their upcoming Spring Summit 2025 collections. These are all eco-responsible brands that in one way or another carry a green approach when it comes to the production of their pieces. So I'm very much looking forward to discovering some new designers with you. Well, hello there. Welcome back home. It was fun, that little day trip in Paris now, wasn't it? I didn't really show you much about my second visit because I am going to be collaborating with a couple of the brands that I went to see their next spring-summer collection upcoming. And so I thought, might as well keep it a surprise. You will be seeing those things very, very soon. But there are a lot of beautiful fashion designers, a lot of sustainability actually as well, being featured very, very soon on this channel. So if you're into that, do stay tuned as well. There's a couple of things I want to talk to you about today. I've been meaning to do a what I got for my birthday type of roundup video. So we'll get into that in about a minute. And then I think it's high time I shared with you some discount codes that I managed to score for you during Black Friday as well. The first thing I'm going to mention is this pair of black flats by Chanel. Actually, I should maybe remove that interior in there. This is the pair. If you watched my birthday vlog in Paris, you will have seen we went shopping at Chanel and I picked myself this exquisite pair of ballet flats. There's a beautiful black tweed with a matching Ross grain in black, the classic black leather bow in there as well. In retrospective, I could have probably gone for half a size up on this one. I'm usually a 38 in most brands. In Chanel, I always pick a 38 and a half. However, for this pair in particular, I was told they would give in a little bit extra and that I might want to go for a 38. But they still haven't given in that extra bit that I wish they had. I mean, I can see what they meant because they do give in a little bit, I would say more on the width of the shoe. On the length of it, I mean, I'm still okay in a 38 here. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm suffering when I'm walking, but I think I might have still wanted to go for my classic 38 and a half. So if any of you are having doubts regarding that, I hope this helps in any way, shape or form. And as per myself, my empanada shaped feet will most definitely be taking half a size up on the next purchase. Up next, I've got my Demelier New York midi handbag. Let me just put this one's down. Let's bring the bag up. This is the baby I'm talking about. You might have heard me speak about wanting her for a mazillion, gajillion, chichillion, trillion times. And now I have her, and I am so pleased with it. It's the model in the croc embossed leather with yellow gold hardware, and it's the black one in there. I love how it's so minimal, and it's one of those when you know type of mid-luxury, affordable luxury brands. Minimal branding right there in the front, and it's just a beautiful sort of put everything inside of it tote. This was an indirect gift from my grandma. I picked it myself and just used some money that she had given me to purchase something that I would like on the sort of fashion sphere. I was initially thinking about putting that money towards a Birkin, and then I thought, well, how much is it gonna hurt if I take a little bit out of that saving and put it towards this bag that I had been wanting for about a year or so? In the video coming up next Sunday, you will actually be seeing an in-depth review. So if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about this handbag and the brand altogether, do stay tuned for next Sunday, which is actually the first video coming out in Vlogmas. Anyway, let me get ahead of myself. Let's put this one aside and let's discuss. Oops, are you there? Yeah, okay, don't fall. Yeah, there you go. Be a good girl. The next birthday gift, which has actually been one of the highlights in my career, not only this year, but probably on my entire career. You guys, I'm in Vogue. British Vogue. Oh la la. I cannot even begin to explain how happy and grateful I am to have been featured on this magazine, which I've been reading since before I can even remember. Now, as some of you may know, I am an ambassador for Maison Lorette, the most gorgeous French hat brand ever. We have been working together for years. Lately, they've had a couple of features in British Vogue. I'm just trying to head to it so I can show it to you. And purposely for my birthday month, so the October edition, they chose to have a feature speaking a little bit about me as the brand ambassador for the house. So here you can see the article. Oh my goodness, like what? I'm still thinking like it's a little joke. In any case, this is one of the best partnerships I've had in my life, not only because I'm a huge hat admirer and just admirer of the brand itself and of the construction, the thinking process, the creativity behind the quality of all the pieces they make, but also because I've gained a really good friend from it, and it's just like, I'm a little sentimental like that, as you all know. So I really appreciate that the October edition of this year's Vogue features me in it. And Laure, or Oletta, the actual owner of the brand, confirmed that she requested it to be in October. So it would be like my little birthday gift. And when she gave me the magazine, she said, "Happy birthday." And yeah, it's something that will forever touch my heart. I'm going to leave it here because I still haven't shown it on Instagram. It's something that I wanted to share here with you guys on YouTube before. You always get all the early inside scoop in here, don't you? Hubby actually got me two more things and I was forgetting about that, which are this vintage meets modern sunnies from Saint Laurent. They're full black. The lens will be black as well. This is what they look like. Very, very sort of vintage Audrey Hepburn meets a modern Audrey Hepburn type of vibe. And I'm very, very pleased with them. And then he also got me this gorgeous croc embossed leather belt with a yellow gold buckle from Anin Bing. Love, love, love. It's the perfect match to the croc embossed slingback heels from the brand as well. And yeah, I'm just honestly waiting for them to bring it out in another color so I can get my hands on it because it's very comfortable. It's a little bit sturdy. I really like what the buckle looks like. Makes me think of the Baignoire watch by Cartier, and I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. I know Saint Laurent, that's actually something very similar when it comes to the buckle of their belts. So I might have a little look in the next time I'm in Paris, pop into one of the stores and see what theirs looks like. My dad got me a very useful birthday gift in a very fatherly manner. He asked, "Pia, what do you need to help you with your YouTube channel?" An Osmo Pocket 3, I replied. To be fair, the conversation went more like, "Pia, your footage in the Greece vlog was a little bit shaky. What can you do to stop that?" To which I replied, "I will try to get a stabilizer." And so when he asked, "What do you want for your birthday? Is there anything you need for helping you with your YouTube channel?" he just brought it up himself and he said, "What about that stabilizer thing so that your videos aren't shaky when you're outside and it's really windy?" And voila, how I got my Osmo Pocket 3 camera. I've been trying to film more and more with it. I actually even took an online sort of jumpstart course on it, and I love the smoothness it provides to my videos. I also filmed the 22 suede handbags video, which was a sit down type of video, entirely with this one, and the quality of the camera. It's so funny because my dad watched it as well, and I said, "You know, I filmed that video with the camera you gave me," and he said, "I did notice because I could see every imperfection in your face." He asked, "Are you sure that's something like good for your channel? Are people going to be okay with that? Shouldn't you be hiding that?" And I'm like, "No, it's all right, you know, like I'm a human. I get a pimple here and there." I don't know if it's funny for you, but it was funny for me. In any case, I am very, very grateful for it and trying to, like I said, incorporate it more and more into the videos. So hopefully the vlogs will get better and better in the upcoming months as soon as I learn how to use you. And then the last thing, birthday gift wise, that I wanted to share with you before I pass on to the discount codes. This right here is the Penhaligon's perfume in the scent Constantinople, or Constantinople, I guess. I don't know why I pronounce it in French because I'm certain that's the name in English. Probably because husband pronounces it in French. How beautiful is the packaging in there. Oh, love that. And the colorway is very appropriate for this time of the year, isn't it? You've got the lovely sort of vert sapin or that English green in there, and a little bit of red and mahogany's in there with a little touch of gold. This perfume was a gift from my mom-in-law and my brother-in-law. I don't know why I open it, just like as if you're magically going to be able to smell it. I wish we had smell-o-vision and you could smell all the things I present to you when I'm talking about scents. They asked Tristan what I wanted as a fragrance for the colder months of the year. And I had been meaning to try a Penhaligon's perfume for some time. So I thought this was the perfect occasion because obviously hubby asked me, which one do you want? And I had tested this one out. They were actually very, very kind in Paris at the boutique. I think it was at the La Samaritaine. And they gave me a little tester to take out home and, you know, see how it develops. Because sometimes what you smell in the store is really not going to be the same 15, 20, 25 minutes in and even 2 hours after, like when it's fully developed. But I fell in love with it, used all my tester, and I'm very, very pleased with this one now. I've worn it every day or almost every day ever since I received it. I would describe this as a very sensual scent. It's an exotic and floral sort of mix of earthy notes. There's pink pepper in there. There's a little bit of patchouli as well. And I would say it's like mature but intriguing. Just a really like sensual, warm floral with a very special roundness to it. Absolutely love this. Now I've prepared a little compendium of all the discount codes, all the brand deals I have for Black Friday that I've requested from brands, and the ones that I got an answer from I'll be sharing with you now. These are all products that I use either on a daily basis or weekly basis or something of that sort. So there are things that I already love. I know some of you do as well. And hopefully if you were looking to stock up or to offer one of these for the holidays to one of your loved ones, you will be able to snatch it with a discount. Now the first and most obvious one must be my Oletta discount, I would say. You guys know how obsessed I am with these handbags. I might have ordered a couple more for the holiday period coming up very soon, but that will be coming up in another video later. On a more serious note, I am really obsessed with these handbags, and I think Oletta is a beautiful brand. It's a female-owned brand actually, and they keep sustainability at the core of everything they produce. So all of their dyes are not toxic for us. Their leather is actually created from upcycling waste from the food industry. It's a very interesting brand that does really wonderful things with their products, and I'm very happy to work along with them and to just be a client of them myself. So I requested a code. They did give me one. I think I shared it in another video already, and you should be seeing it on the bottom of the screen right now. What's interesting about this code is that it will also get you a $100 gift card. So if you get any handbag, they will also slide in a $100 gift card. So you're not only getting the discount done, you're also getting $100 for free shopping, and they ship worldwide. They're a fantastic brand. I absolutely love them. Another brand I have a great discount code from is going to be Dronalist. This is actually the set I'm wearing today, and I actually ordered some other ones already. I think this kind of champagne-y shade will look beautiful for the holiday season and also transition very nicely into the sunshine, because I am taking off to the sunshine straight after the holiday season at the end of the year. So that's going to be lovely. And then I also ordered myself something a little bit edgy, I would say. I don't know how this one's will look, but I think it might be fun. These are a part of their new autumn collection. The other two are permanent colors, but this one is part of the new autumn collection, and it's got a little bit of a print, and I thought it might be a really fun sort of almond shape to wear around. It's a little bit shorter than the other ones I do. So I normally will do the almond shaped ones or the stiletto shaped ones, and then these ones are going to be a little bit of a shorter almondy shape. The discount for them will already be shown right here in the screen. And then for the actual colors that I use and the other ones that I've worn, I will leave all of those details down below for you. These are like the Rolls Royce of press-on nails, in my opinion. I also really like their nail glue, which I actually ordered a new one of, so we can replace the one that I keep on my drawer, because I have one right here that's on its last leg. So I'm just going to add the new one to my little daily stash as well. Also from Dronalist, I use, oh my goodness, I'm just like seeing more stuff. This is very organic. I think they also do the best nail files out there. Sort of hard end on the one side and then the buffing soft end on the other. Safe to say they're the best out there. I also use their cuticle oil and the oil for removing press-on nails. Even if most days of the year I'll wear my actual nails and I won't wear anything built on them, a couple of times a year when I used to live back in Paris, I liked to go and get this type of built-on nail stand at the salon. However, the local salon where I live by the beach now doesn't do it. And whenever I'm in Paris, I don't want to waste a 3-hour, 4-hour time at the salon getting my nails done, especially if I'm not going to have somewhere where I can run and get them fixed in case something happens. So these ones have come in really, really handy for days when I feel like having a little bit of a more playful aesthetic in my hands. Up next, another brand I want to talk to you about. You might probably recognize this as one of my absolute favorite bathrobes out there. If not my favorite one this season, this is from Oletta. They're a luxury sleepwear brand that I've partnered with in the past and become a true adept ever since. I think my discount code should still work, which is the biggest one they've ever given. At least that's what they told me at the time. A huge discount. So if you're looking to get yourself a new sort of breathable, very soft, nice robe to lounge around during the holiday season, this is the one to go. I would highly advise having a look at them. We'll make sure to leave some of my faves in the description linked as well, so you can have a little peek. Then we can be matchy-matchy. Small interlude. I just realized I've been filming most of this video with kind of like faded lipstick. This one's by Chanel, actually. It's one of my faves for the autumn-winter season. Anyway, let's ignore that and pretend my lipstick was looking nice and fine throughout the entire video. And let's talk about another brand I love, Ultra Human. I'm not currently wearing it because I actually have it charging in my closet, but it's basically a ring that connects to an app to your phone. And besides it giving very accurate readings about your fitness performance, I would say it also gives you very accurate readings, and that's precisely what I use it for when it comes to your health. So I've personally struggled with endometriosis and more recently had IBS diagnosed as well. And this helps me keep track of some of the things that I do to tackle these diseases in a sort of holistic, natural approach. So it helps me track my sleep, it helps me track my cycle, it helps me see when I need to take my caffeine, when I should stop taking caffeine, what is my overall level of energy and how my performance should be affected on that day. And it's just a very nice and well-rounded health reader and health tracker that personally I use it to keep myself in check when it comes to managing and living with these diseases. But if you're just a healthy person that's going to the gym and just enjoying sports or whatever, and you want to see how your heart rate is doing, or perhaps you want to measure how many steps you were taking in a day, etc., this will do it for you. It's also really nice when it comes to tracking your sleep. I don't know if I mentioned that one. And yeah, just a product I highly advise having a look into if that is something that sparks some interest in you. This is the highest discount they've ever done, and it works globally. It will be live until December 2nd. Now, these are the specific discounts I got given, but I will scatter around and see what else I can gather for you. And whatever I find, I will leave it linked down below, because I know this is a very nice opportunity during the year to do a little bit of pre-holiday-esque shopping, perhaps get your hands on something that you might be interested in at a lower price point. And on that note, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're not done, I'll leave you 2 more in here so you can binge a little bit more. I'll see you on the next one, which is Vlogmas. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, bye.